Erica Mena's and Safaree Samuel's co-parenting drama have been unfolding like an actual episode of Love and Hip Hop. Now, their drama is ongoing. However, this time around, the drama kicked off when court documents were made public revealing that Safaree was trying to get lesser amounts within his payments of child support. This angered Erica, in which she went online to get real petty and shared a calendar of the times that Safaree visited their children, which only equaled out to 16 times. As you can imagine, Safaree wanted to defend himself, and he decided to propose the question, deadbeat. He further decided to defend himself on his YouTube channel, where he shared in-depth details on what all unfolded between himself and Erica Mena. And this is where things escalated.
You're dead to me. Yeah, you are too. You did.
Or worse, because I'm dealing with someone who's doing stuff like showing up in my crib 5 o'clock in the morning, break stuff up in the house, has the kids running over glass, breaking stuff up outside. Text a naked picture of me to my mother and my sister because she wanted to let them know that, oh, you and your son, I'm pretty sure your son's not telling you what's really going on between us and all of this other nonsense.
He really dropped a bomb because he had Erica Mena looking all types of crazy in that video. So of course she responded saying, posting videos that transpired in 2023, but yet in May 2024, you were begging for me back. If it was so traumatic for you, why were you in my Ring camera begging for me to let you in and take you back? Make it make sense. So she repeatedly made it clear that this was in 2023, and she claimed that she did that because he violated her body, putting her health at risk. And she also claimed that he had a fake restraining order dropped against her after she provided evidence. Like I said, she continuously repeated that this was in 2023, and she continuously repeated that he begged for her back. Like, she didn't want us to forget that. And she stated again in the next message, also claiming that he is trying to burden her financially by not doing his part on taking care of the kids financially. She claimed that he gaslit her for years and made her react this way, and that it was a setup and he purposely did this so he can get it on camera at his home and expose her. She went on to say that he's using editing to his advantage to portray the story in the way that he wants it to be told. Erica also claims that he missed their kids' birthdays and that he's using their drama to take away from the fact that he's a deadbeat. Erica continued on with all the ways that he was a deadbeat in detail, but she also brought up Nicki Minaj, how Safaree attended her concert, saying, I'm not surprised, just like he went around showing videos of his ex causing so much trauma in that relationship. Now he's doing the same in this one. That girl hands was working because she was providing receipts after receipts. She claimed that this is a text message that he sent her in 2024, claiming that he don't want to die without her. She then proceeded to provide another receipt, which is a screenshot in which she wrote over it, this very year he got wind, I was dating a very high profile athlete. This man lost his marbles, was calling all my friends, begging, asking for them to confirm if it was true or not. They wouldn't, so he decided to send him a DM. Unfortunately for Erica Mena's efforts, they did not go over well with the people, because a lot of people were claiming that she put her hands on him in front of the kids, having them walk over glass, and the camera shows that it was actually in 2024. On top of that, she was jumping fences, breaking in houses. They was not trying to hear nothing she was talking about, and they weighed in on that. One person wrote, this video literally says 2024, and someone said, exactly, she lied. They said the date on the camera isn't on the calendar also. It doesn't matter when did it happen. What matters is she acted violently in front of the kids. Let that sink in. She keeps putting so much emphasis on him still wanting her. At this point, is it even about the kids for her? Once I saw the letter, I don't believe nothing from her. This got insanely messy and it spread all across social media, so their business is on Front Street. And Erica Mena made an attempt to defend herself by attempting to expose Safaree for not only being a deadbeat, but also sharing a video of her son crying, screaming, and hollering, accusing Safaree of mistreating their son because she believes that he believes that's not his son. Erica Mena then proceeded to drop more receipts, like a video of her daughter claiming that Safaree was mistreating their son.
What did Daddy do?
Daddy kicked him When was this?
And my daddy.
When you was with daddy?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw him the fall off. I saw my daddy kick him and fall off.
And who fell off?
And I was watching him while I fall off.
And did daddy, why did daddy kick him?
Because he got boo-boo.
Who got, Leggy got a boo-boo?
I need to tell my mommy he got boo-boo like that.
Wow. And this was in daddy's house?
Yes, that's not my daddy's.
So in my mentions this morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. She chose him. Why would you feel sorry for me? Since I've gotten on the scene in my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation. It's because of me, whether I've made mistakes, not knowing any better at the time, or whether I've accomplished things. Like, no need to feel sorry for me. Now, if you want to feel the embarrassment that I might be feeling because I'm a human, and if you're human, I'm sure, you know, you can kind of understand where I'm going with that, then yeah, that's one thing. You know, I'm human. There's moments where we are embarrassed. If anything, be embarrassed with me, because shit. Look what I've been dealing with. And there's so much that honestly the world doesn't even know. But anyway, back to the comment. I chose him. Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging. Like, mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. And then when I did, so then the chance was finally given. And behind closed doors, when I finally started to get this chance, this individual was actually doing this whole PR rant, claiming he wanted to be married and have kids. So I was seeing the outside actions he was projecting, and then I was engaging in the chance I was giving, and boy, did he come hard. So it kind of matched, you know, and I was like, you know what? Anywho, the chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe. You know? Anywho, this is another comment that I kind of have to address. Well, you gave him a second baby. Okay. Let me get on that one. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing. Let's just state facts real quick. With King, my firstborn son, I had no idea I was pregnant until 5 months. I was getting my period, no symptoms at all. And yeah, 5 months pregnant. Had no idea. Years later, I get pregnant with Legend. Now, granted, yes, me and him were having issues, you know, after me having Sapphire, but we were still married, and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex a lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this, because I still to this day have this video. I went for my annual checkup, and I was flat, no stomach, no symptoms. I actually just finished my period, and I go for my checkup. Dr. Jackie, pulling you in for this one, because this was actually a very memorable day, I'm sure, for both of us. Anywho, she walks in, because I definitely peed in that cup, which came up positive, obviously, for pregnancy. Behind her comes this monitor to check my belly. And I was thrown off, but anywho, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news. And of course I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way. I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video. He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he found out. So it wasn't hiding. So yeah, I didn't go all that time hiding that I was pregnant on purpose. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally had no idea. So as far as me giving him a second baby, no, God gave me a second baby, which actually is my third baby. And God does everything for a reason. So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Ooh, God. NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it. You got. So yeah, and let's also, you know, let's keep it funky. I didn't give the DB name. You guys did. I mean, you guys saw it all play out for yourselves on TV. You know, like, he didn't hide it. You guys labeled it, and it was fitting. So, you know, I just went along with it because it's the truth.